Okay, Gabriel, you ended up first place, European Championship 2019 in Utrecht, Salomon grades, right?
Yeah.
Anything you want to say before you go to the deck profile?
Just let's go to
Okay, let's see the list.
So, for the main deck, as monsters, we're playing 3 Gazelle, 3 Foxy.
Can you turn the cards upside down?
Yeah, of
It's more
course.
easy. Yeah, thanks.
2 Jaguar, 2 Spinny, because basically if you play 2 Spinny, you play 2 Jaguar. If you play 2 Jaguar and 3 Spinny, it has no sense because it's the same card in your hand. It's just some combination that are bad, some combos. When you have 1 Spinny, a way to have Gazelle and Jaguar, then Jaguar is a dead card, Spinny is better. But I think it's the same card in a lot of combos, so if you play 2, you have to play 2, if you play 2, you have to play 2. Basic stuff. Then for the runoff, I was playing 1 Fob, 1 Falco, 1 Lady Debug. I wasn't playing any Buffler because Buffler was greedy. It was only when you go against Tender and you want to draw cards because there's Colossus. But if there is only Colossus, it means you have already win. And if there is more, then Buffler won't be helpful. So
Right.
then I go on hand traps. I'm playing 3 Ash, 2 Phantasme, 2 Ogre. So basically, first the list was with 1 Buffler and a third Pot of Greed, Pot of Desire, and I found Buffler bad because I did cut 1 Spinny, so it had less targets to draw to. And I tried Phantasme, which was really good because it was fixing some hands. It was okay. I think it's not a really good card, but in this tournament where I went a lot, I lost a lot of dice rolls, so it was okay.
Okay.
Then for spells, I was playing 3 Circle, 3 Cyclone, 2 Signet, 2 Desire, 2 Wheel, 1 Fusion of Fire, 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Field, so 3 Circle is a must-have. Cyclone, because I still respect Orchest, the mirror match in Sky Striker. A lot of people was only playing against deck building against Thunder Dragon, and they forgot that there was a lot of Orchest players and a lot of Salamander players, and Cyclone is typically the kind of flex cards that you can push with it, push damages. Then you can protect, like from an OTK, like you can banish a field or something like this in the mirror. And it's a card that I like to play. It's against mine as well. You can see this in my future match against Trickstar. 2-2. I think I don't have to play a lot of Gazelle while I'm playing Desire, so I did not play 3, because if you have 2 in hand, it's really bad, and you don't want, like, you can break because you don't have Gazelle, but you can break because you have too many Gazelle, so just you have to find the good ratio.
Right. Okay.
Desire is the best card of the game. Then 2 Wheel, because I think it's the most powerful card of the engine. It's the same as Cyclone because basically it can push damages and things like that, or you can lock with it because you can special summon 2 level 3 or 2 level 4 or things like that, and it's an extender, then your opponent can't play around, and it takes no hand traps because of Bailings that protects from Ogre or Typhoon or things like this. So basically it's really too strong just for a TK. 1-1-1. This one is just, I mean, if it was at 3, I would play 3. If it was at 5, I would play 5. Basically, add another name to your graveyard so you can play with more cards.
Right.
So some combination are bad. Like if you have no other play and you have Foolish and Signet, then you prefer Foolish to be Spinny, but happens not a lot. 1-1. This is the field. I decided to keep playing the Fusion core because I think it's so important to have ways to win games, because in Yu-Gi-Oh! People forget that if you put your opponent to 0 HP, you win. You don't have to break their board or I don't know what, and this card is so good second against every deck in the meta, and if you are playing really good, then you can find some OTKs that are, it has no sense.
Right.
Then traps. So I was playing 1-1 and 3. So I was playing 3 so I can get to 8 hand traps at 40. So it's basically 75% of drawing 1 in my opening hand and 50 and 25% of drawing 2, which is what I wanted for this tournament. It means that Thunder Danger has 25% of chance of losing directly, just I FTK them with 2 hand traps. 1-1 because I don't think I have to open with them. I think they are just options. I can set one or the other if I want, and if I open with 1, I don't want to open with 2, and so 2 is okay. If you're playing 2, you have 10% of chance of opening 1, this one or this one, and you have 22% of opening one of them, so it's okay.
Right.
Going to the side deck.
Yeah.
So I was, my side deck changed a little bit after the playoff. So this was basic. I was playing some hand traps so I can beat Thunder Dragon. This is what my side deck looked like before the playoff, because I thought that people would understand that Thunder Dragon wasn't a good option for this format or any combo decks because they're Salamangreat. But they did not understand it because of the playoff. I saw that everyone was going to play Thunder or combo decks at least. So I was playing anti-spell Flagrants because I respect a lot Sky Striker. And then I did cut them to add 2 more hand traps, which are Dragon Lockberry. Because I knew that if there is a lot of combo deck like Thunder Dragon, then there is less Sky Striker, so I don't need spell Fragrance, and so I added 2 hand traps.
Right.
So after the side, I'm at Sands, 15 hand traps and 2 Super Poly with 2 Phantasme, which draw 4, so it's just awesome. Then 1 Parrot. I summoned it on this tournament, so basically it's the same as if I said I don't play 1 card, like I play 14 in the extra and I get 1 win, and it's okay for me. I don't need this 15th place. I prefer to win a match with it, so it's free. Then 3-1.
Of course. Okay.
So I think it's only for Sky Striker. These are only for Sky Striker, and of course Altergeist and Rogue decks, but this one is against a little bit of everything. This one is, I think it's the card of my side deck. I did play the less with Parrot, of course. I played a lot of Arcusts, so I had to, I sided a lot, Veiler and Lancia, but if I had to do my deck again, I will not put them in main deck. I still like my deck like this.
Right.
It's okay. 8 hand traps is okay. Then I go on extra deck. So the fusion, 1 Xyz, because if you need to play 2, it means that you don't play the deck correctly. Then 1 Dweller, just so you can have a lock turn 1. 3 Bellings, 3 Sunlight, 2 Hit Leo, that's it. 1 Ita, because basically it's just, it can do so many things, and when I open with Jaguar or Spinny, everyone is doing Stadio pass, and instead of this I'm doing Ita pass, because Ita can get me Gazelle if they destroy it. So I think you have to do Ita pass, it's so strong. Then 1 Phoenix, 1 Update, 1 Transcode. This is when I got no Gazelle, I got only Jaguar, only Spinny, then I do Ita pass. So Phoenix is, I never summon it. I just summon it twice this tournament. So every time I want to cut it, and then I see that on some plays you only have Phoenix that can save you, like there can be and things like that. So I accept to play at 14 in the extra and get my Phoenix when I need it. Then this engine, the transcode. This is just the best engine of the format, I think, because it destroys Sky Striker, and then of course, if you are playing the deck correctly, you will find some OTKs that are incredible, and Transcode can special summon Sunlight or hit Leo, then you can use the field to do another excellent. So it's not only for OTK, it's just so strong and everyone has to play it.
Right. Okay. Any last words?
I'm just going to show my tokens and my dice.
Yeah.
I'm happy to have them. So these. Those are my tokens, and then my dice is from Octai. And I won 0 dice roll day 1. Then day 2 I won 2 on 3. So I was at 2 dice roll on 11 rounds. And then on Top Cut, I won every dice roll. So
Right.
it's okay for me. I accept to.
It was your weekend. Yeah.
And that's it.
Okay. Any shoutouts?
Thanks to everyone.
Right. I'll leave the link to the team in the video description.
Nice.
Thanks for the list.
Thank you.
Good luck at Worlds in Berlin.